Debbie with the Food Prepping channel, and today I want to show you 3 of the baking sheets that I got from a place on Amazon called Boxiki Kitchens. These are the baking pans, cookie sheets. You can see there's the large one, and then here's one, the next size, and then here's one's wider than the other. I don't know if you can see the difference in how one is wider than the other one. And these are amazing. These are they are non-stick surface. They're heavy gauge steel, and they have the silicone ends to them. See the silicone grips to them at the end. They're dishwasher safe. They are safe in the refrigerator, freezer, dishwasher. They're safe in the oven up to 445 degrees. The grips are made from FDA approved, BPA free food grade silicone. They resist stain, odors, and tarnishing. And I'm doing a review on these, and I'm also in the process going to show you some different things that I want you to know. But the first thing I'm going to do is I'm fixing 2 things in these pans today. The biggest one I'm not using because it's just, my stove is just kind of little or whatever. So I'm going to put, I've got some broccoli. I'm going to roast broccoli, zucchini, and cauliflower. And I'm just going to put it all on here, and I've got to get some other stuff finished. I've got to cut up the zucchini, cut up the cauliflower, and I will bring you back when I get to the next stage. But I just want you to see these pans. They are really awesome, and they are heavy duty, and that's what I wanted so much. So I'll bring you back in a minute. Okay, I'm back. Alright, so here's my pan. This is my Boxiki pan. You can see with the silicone grips, it's just so heavy duty, and it's non-stick, and I just love it. Alright, the one thing I wanted to show y'all besides these pans is the difference between olive oils. I didn't know this, and I'm 60 years old, and I didn't know this until about 3 years ago. I had never used olive oil. I had only used regular oil, vegetable oil, or canola oil. And then on the TV, all I saw was people using olive oil. So I had to learn myself, and I wanted to tell y'all a little bit about it. I get, I don't even try, Filippo, Berio, or whatever it is, and olive oil, and then the same thing in extra virgin olive oil. And extra virgin olive oil, this one, this is more for dressings and marinating. You can't really cook with this because it has a very low smoke point. Olive oil in itself has a very low smoke point. If you're going to fry something, you don't ever fry it using olive oil. You usually use vegetable oil or canola oil for that. But for roasting vegetables or whatever, you would use the regular olive oil for that. And so I have mine in these little, let me make sure, I have mine in these little containers like you would put ketchup or mustard in. This is the greener one, so this is the extra virgin. See the difference in the colors or whatever? This is extra virgin, this is regular olive oil. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the top off of here, and I'm going to squeeze some of the olive oil all over these veggies. And I'm gonna, got the oven preheating at 375. Alright. Alright. And then I'm going to put salt. I've got coarse ground black pepper. And I'm just going to sprinkle it on. And I just use my fingers. I'm not going to use a measuring spoon or whatever for this, because I don't really want a lot of the coarse ground black pepper on here. Alright, and then I use kosher salt. And I just sprinkle that on too with my fingers, which, you know, they're clean or whatever. And I keep my salt and my pepper in these little bowls on my kitchen table, because this is what I use the most. So y'all are just getting all kinds of education from me today. This is like the teaching Debbie. Teacher Debbie, that's me, Teacher Debbie, today. But I want y'all to know this stuff. When you're roasting vegetables or when you're cooking, a lot of times you use kosher salt too. That's a lot better. And when you're at the table and you may have to put something on your, say if I fixed mashed potatoes and I didn't put enough salt in them for somebody, then I'd use table salt, or they'd use table salt at the dining room table. But when I'm cooking them, I'm going to use kosher salt. And the same way with pepper. I love coarse ground black pepper. Some people might not, but I do. Some people may just want to use regular pepper, but I love coarse ground black pepper. So I'm going to cover these with aluminum foil. I'm going to put them in the oven. I'm going to check them after about 45 minutes and see how they're doing then. And when they get ready, and I'll bring you back and we'll look at them and see how this pan's done after cooking them, and make sure that it's still, it's not, you know, stained up or whatever. I want to make sure that they're not stained up. I've just wanted these pans for so long, and I finally got them, so I'm going to use them all the time. So I'll bring you back when these get done. Okay, I'm back. Alright, here's the roasted cauliflower, the zucchini, and the broccoli. You can see it was in there for about 50 minutes. So probably 45 minutes. Probably what I'll do from now on is roast it for 30 minutes covered, and then take the cover off and let it cook in there for 15 more minutes uncovered. But this pan is awesome. But look at the cauliflower. I want to taste it. I just love roasted cauliflower. And you can see, well, nothing's sticking to it. That is amazing. Alright, let me take a piece of this broccoli or whatever. I'm not putting it on a plate yet, because my dinner isn't ready, so I'm just tasting it for y'all. And then once we get this into a serving dish and wash the pan, I'll bring you back and show you what the actual pan looks like after it was washed, so you can see that it doesn't have any stains or anything on it, and it's an awesome pan. So this is the Boxiki 3-piece Boxiki kitchen. It's a 3-piece silicone baking set. So I'll have the link below for you to get it if you want to. And I'll bring you back in just in a little while. Okay, I'm back. I wanted to show you the pans. These are both of the pans that I used. One for this was the one that had the cauliflower and the broccoli and the zucchini in it, and you can see there is nothing stuck to it. Everything came off. It did leave a little discolor. I guess, yeah, I think you can see it or whatever. And I scrubbed and scrubbed this, and Regina did too, and it didn't all come off, but it still has the slick finish. What I should have done, and I feel bad because I wanted new pans and really bad because my other ones are like solid black, and I didn't want these to be like that. I should have put parchment paper down on here before I cooked anything, and I didn't think of it because these were not supposed to change color, and they are heavy duty pans, and they're still non-stick. It didn't scratch any of them or anything like that. It's just got the stains on them. The Brussels sprout one, you can see on it pretty much where every Brussels sprout was on here, and I really scrubbed and scrubbed this, and scrubbed and scrubbed, and it did stain it. So I'm gonna make sure from now on that I do put parchment paper down in here. I do like the ends of them with the silicone grip on it. That I think that's really awesome with these, but it does it did leave a stain on these, so I'm just telling you about them or whatever. And like I said, they still do have the non-stick finish. They're not scratched or anything like that, and I mean, I guess it's my fault for not putting the parchment paper down on here because I did want to keep them new, but anyway, they're still good. I've got the other one that I haven't used. It's the big one. I just used these two littler ones this time, and because I had two different things that I wanted to fix for y'all. So I will let you go, and I will talk to you later. Have a good day. Bye.